So last May, I was at the Manchester Arena when the bomb went off in the foyer. I arranged to meet my daughter and a friend in the foyer. I wasn't sure whether they'd been affected or not, so I had to go in and check the bodies. And then on the way out, there was a woman catastrophically injured who I tried in vain to save, so she became sadly one of the 22. It was a pretty traumatic evening. The TRN has come about because in the period post that night, I got very little support from the NHS and other established bodies. It's no criticism, it's just the way that the process works. You know, the trauma of that night stays with you immediately. You know, you can't sleep, your relationships are breaking down, you have to still do a day job, and actually there's no infrastructure to help you through that process. TRN is all about plugging that first 90-day gap. So we want to work alongside and will work alongside existing provision. But for those like me that just needed some extra help, we'll be there to stand alongside you. That's what we're about. So we have a few hundred therapists volunteered to deliver therapy either online or face-to-face during that initial 90-day period. When we launch in the spring, the first step will be to bring on more therapists, because the more provision we can deliver, the more people we can help. Once we have that, we probably won't be doing very much until, unfortunately, another event happens, at which point we'll mobilise, we'll enable online provision to our services within hours of the event happening. And for the first week, we'll support as many people as we can online. And then once they're in our system from the second week and through to the 12th week, we'll provide face-to-face therapy that deals with their problems individually. The establishment say, hey, what we've got there is right, and the best way of doing this is to wait for 90 days. But actually, for some of us it isn't. You know, it's a bit cruel. If you walked out with a physical injury, you're in an ambulance, you're in a hospital, and you have a pathway. If you walk out with a mental injury, frankly, it's not anywhere near as good. And what I'm hoping people will say to us is that we've helped plug that gap, we've helped support them in a difficult time, or we've helped transition them into longer term care.